Hey, Cyrus.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Doing all right.
Excellent.
Doing all right.
So, I am all set to get going as soon as the timer goes if you're ready. So, we got 5 minutes.
Okay. Actually, in the 5 minutes, look, I was spectating your game last round,
Yeah,
and I noticed you had like tokens. I'm assuming the tokens were what you guys were using to keep track of the life points in the lane.
yeah.
Okay. Um, and then what was up with discarding? Like, instead of sending it to like the actual discard pile down here, it looked like you guys just had something you were just dragging everything over to.
Yep. So, in this game, we have the Underworld and Afterworld and
Okay.
remove from game zones. So, there's
Okay.
actually like three entirely separate games. Plus, we have the Aether deck.
Right.
And it's really hard to manage those zones. And we don't really have a spot for removed from game. So,
Okay, so the remove from game just the one that was still on the field?
so the remove from game is we put that in the expel.
Okay, so remove from game is expel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because this is on tap, it's a lot harder to be able to manipulate the actual field itself to be what we need it to be.
Gotcha.
So we have to make sure that is correct. And I'm gonna pop it up on the stream right now. If you take a look at the playmat itself, the zoned playmat, you'll see that the underworld is on the top left and the afterworld is on the top right.
Yeah.
And so we just put them in those zones.
Okay.
So we will use the life gems that I insert as our life totals, and then we will use the space above them as the underworld and afterworld.
Okay. As a forewarning, I think the first round I was just kind of throwing everything into a discard, or I would expel it if it said to remove from play. So just do me a solid and just call me out
Yeah,
if I send it to the wrong one.
yeah,
I'm
we'll
used
keep.
to having like two discard piles at tops, like one discard and one remove from game, so it's a little confusing for me.
Yeah, no worries. We'll figure it out.
Okay.
Uh, pick a color. Yellow, purple, orange, gray, or green.
Let's do green.
Give me a second to get this on here. All right, now if you hover over that and you hit K for clone, it'll create a copy of it in your side of the field in the exact opposite. And then do it on the other one the same way too.
Oh,
There you go.
sweet. Yeah, I haven't
Uh,
been messing. I don't have any of the quickies down with this yet.
yep, no problem. Go ahead and go to your Aether deck and pull your champion, put it into play face down. Shuffle your main, shuffle your gem theoretically. Once we get once we get non-basic gems, then that'll matter. But for now, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, face down there.
We can resolve mulligans if you want to do that. So draw your four.
Hang on, I'm still shuffling.
Yep.
Shuffle, shuffle. So shuffle the Aether, shuffle the main deck, and then draw four.
You don't need to shuffle the Aether deck.
Or
Just
not the Aether deck, the
the
gem deck,
gem
I
deck.
meant.
Right.
Yeah. So draw four. Send to deck bottom. Alright, so it was draw four, then send whatever back for the mulligan, and then draw up to get up to five at this point.
Yep. So you mull up to three of the four, and then you could draw up to five. Fill to five.
Okay. Now, if I didn't mulligan anything, would I just draw one more?
Correct. So
Gotcha.
you say
Okay.
mulligan zero, and then fill to five.
Okay.
We'll do a quick roll here. D20. I got a nice big old two. The timer has begun, so we can begin play when you're ready.
All right.
Oh, what? All right, let's try this again. 12. There's a fair roll. Okay.
Okay.
I'll take the play. So you go ahead and grab out the coin token from your Aether deck if you have put it in there.
Yep. Just give me 1 second. There we go. Come on. There we go.
Excuse me. All right, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, I will put a gem into play. Play, I said. Play. um, let's reveal our champions.
So,
I'll play out a rain and pass the turn.
all right. And everything to untap. So, play. I'm going to do some here.
Hmm.
So here.
That's that's not a Wayland's fan. Say
What?
what? What?
Now I can attack, right?
No, he does not have haste.
Or that's right, summoning sickness. Never mind.
Yeah.
Okay. You're
All
all
right.
set.
I will drop a turn. Move to combat.
All right.
Hiya.
So just one.
Yep.
Why did that not? I had to go -1 for the counter, but it didn't take one away.
So if you right click on the actual number on the card, it'll go down.
Ah, perfect. Perfect.
There you go.
Alrighty.
So left click increase, right click decrease.
Works for me.
All right. Let's see if you pop this gem for that fan.
I'll let it go.
Combat.
Another 2. Okay.
I'll activate strike.
Yep.
Find card.
And then basic is anything that's not ultimate, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. And so, and it also says put it in the opposite lane. The one
Yep.
that you have on your side says put it in the same lane.
Ah, I think I had that confused last match. Okay, good to
Yep.
know.
So like if you use counter assault's ability, you'll put it in the same lane as the counter assault. But if you
Gotcha.
use either the quantum coercion or the kinetic execution, then they will go the opposite lane.
Gotcha. Okay.
That was a good turn. I'll take a pass here. Yeah, and feel free to ask infinite questions. Like this is your first day playing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
One, and then
Mm-hmm.
enter combat.
Yep.
Attack directly.
Yep.
And then turn.
Your other Hanako has haste.
Oh,
So if you want to get that attack in, you should.
yeah, if you don't mind.
Yeah. So you can also activate your strike now.
Strike. And then this is the one return it to the other lane, so send it to.
So you'll put this one into your deck, and you put a different basic Hanako in the opposite lane.
Right.
Yeah.
So I can grab like the quantum coercion one like you have. Or no.
Yes.
Yeah, that
Yes.
one.
So you see either of these two,
Mm-hmm.
you can grab either one of those from your deck.
And then add it to that side.
Yeah, add it to the field there.
So find card. Thank you
Yeah.
for that. And then shuffle. And you don't have haste. 2 gems
Correct.
anymore. Alright.
It's just a
Now
two
I think
drop.
it's.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Thank you.
Yep. Let's see. What do I got going on? Okay. You all set?
Yep. Yep.
All right, I'll draw for turn. I gotta figure out what I want to do. Combat.
Okay.
Well, actually, before combat, I want to do something else here.
Okay.
I'm gonna activate my Strife's first ability. I'll take
Uh,
5 life out of the left lane, and I will take the top card of my deck, put it to play face down, and then slide that over into the afterworld.
okay.
Okay, so do you see how it's on my right side? It's also on your right side.
Yep.
Okay. Um, and then I will draw one card. Okay. And then I will combat and swing lane.
Third floor.
Yeah, chunk.
Alright.
Activate the Sanako's strike ability.
Mm-hmm.
Send it to deck. Find card. Pull out medium Hanako. Shuffle deck. Move to combat.
You know what? Now I'm gonna activate the.
Yeah.
It was a Wayland
Yeah.
span.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
You're sending the
how to
Hanako
space
back.
it now? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that.
And
There
so
we
then,
go. This to
yep.
discard. And then this just send to like expel.
So that Wayland's fan, put it above your left life counter.
Let's see.
Just like it'll be like it'll look like it's on the field, but just like place it there and just like kind of like imagine that little square as the new graveyard.
Okay. So like that.
Yep. And the
Alright.
coin is in the correct spot. So the coin is expel. This removed from the game. We're putting it in the expel zone.
Cool.
Okay.
Right.
Combat.
Yep.
I will swing for 1 to life.
Alright. Good deal.
I will pepper plant on this guy.
Okay. I have no response.
And I will place this face down.
Okay.
I will pass turn. At end of turn, Pippi's Pepper Plant activates the end of turn ability. You'll
And this
destroy.
goes to the
Yeah,
over here.
Yes.
Alright.
And now
Cool.
this will get messy, this graveyard zone. So just
Yep.
try to keep the cards kind of like in that general little spot there. Unfortunately, it's
Yeah.
what we got to work with.
That's
Uh,
alright. We'll make it work.
Pass turn.
Alright. Draw. The and then enter combat.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna attack your lane.
Yep.
And then activate strike.
Yep.
So,
So if you hover over the card, the Hanako, you can hit Y and it'll send it to the bottom, or T it'll send it to the top.
oh, easy enough.
And then you go to your deck and you find card. Yep.
Grab them. And that one, it's to the other lane. Okay.
Correct.
This one.
So if you go and you get your 2-drop, you can use the
Yep.
second ability, and you can attack with them, and then use the strike ability.
Yep. Just what I was gonna do. So I got the two cost one.
Yep.
And then enter combat.
So are you gonna use the second ability first?
Somebody. Oh. Um.
Oh.
Clearly, I haven't read very many of these cards yet.
No, that's understandable. That's why I'm trying to.
Uh. Yeah. And so I can crush the one that I've already tapped, right?
Yes.
Okay. So face down, crush you.
And then so you'll target my rain.
Yep. And then now enter combat.
Yep.
And then strike.
Yep.
Julie.
So 2.
Okay. And then since strike is a hard one for a turn, didn't the other one have strike?
It does, but it's not the same copy of the card. It's not the same name of that card.
Oh,
So they're
okay.
different
Okay. I
names.
was thinking it was. I
Yep.
got you. So it's not the Hanako name; it's the kinetic execution underneath it.
Yes. So it's actually the whole thing is its name. But yes.
Right. I got you. Okay. So then I will activate discard strike ability,
Yes.
and then you said hover over, do Y, and find card.
Yep. And now you can go get your 1 or 3 drop and put it back into the other lane again.
And bring the three back out.
Yep. And now you could activate his second ability if you had something in your afterworld.
The pile that's over on the left, that's the underworld, though, right?
Correct.
And the after. Okay, so the afterworld is the top right. Okay.
Right.
Which I don't, so I can't activate that. In which case, I think I'm good. So
You
don't.
do also have the other Hanako's ability too. Unless you want to hold gems up.
Uh, you know what? I might as well use it. Return me to the deck and stuff. And Hanako is all about going back to the deck and bringing out different ones. Control Y. Oh, I had to
Pay your
do
2.
these first. Yep. One and two.
Yep. And now you can go
Find
get the
card.
true drop and put it into play and hit again.
Was that to a different lane and up to this lane? Okay.
Yeah.
You are the 3 drop, the 2 drop. Here we go. Okay. But yeah, I've already used the crush one. Okay.
Yep.
And
So
so haste.
one, you've already used the crush ability, but also I don't have a unit in the eternal in that lane for you to crush to kill.
Gotcha.
And so you've also already used the strike ability for this card's name as well.
Yes. Yep.
So now it'll
Okay.
just
So
hit and it'll chill out.
okay.
But I mean, like that's a pretty big pile of damage you just did that turn.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely gonna enjoy playing Hanako.
All
All right. End turn.
right, I will draw for turn. Hanako,
All right.
combat,
Yep.
lane.
That's what 2.
Yep.
2.
Activate strike ability.
Yep.
I'll put the little Hanako in. I'll pay 2, and I'll return the little Hanako. Find card. Shuffle. Crush. Destroy.
All right. And destroys dragon over to the left here, right?
Yep.
All
Yep.
right.
Underworld. Combat. Swing 2 to lane.
All right.
And Yasuke.
I was waiting for one of them.
So, I can play this guy for free because I have no Eternals in my lane and you have Eternals in yours.
Yep.
He cannot attack. At the end of turn, I lose 1 life in this
Okay.
lane. Um, and I can activate parry once per per for every once. I can activate it once on your turn in
Okay.
order
What does
to.
parry do?
So parry says that the attack from the damage from the attack and the damage from Yasuke are reduced to 0.
Okay. So like if I well, I can't attack your lane because you have defiance, but if I were to somehow get around that, then you could drop it to 0 anyway. Okay.
No, 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 no. Only if you attack the Yasuke.
Oh,
So
I see what you're saying. So if I attack Yasuke, then
yeah,
you can drop my attack to 0. I gotcha.
yeah, and the
Okay.
Yasuke's. So both the unit attacking him and Yasuke will both drop to 0.
Gotcha. Okay.
And if I parry, I can draw a card.
Gotcha. Okay.
Also going to switch champions here
All right.
and pass turn.
Okay.
Hey Amanda Dork, the tournament's going really well. We are in round 3 right now. I think we're going to do 4 rounds, then cut to top 4, and then just do a little mini top cut there. of 4 people. How are you doing tonight? The baby keeping you up?
Okay, let's see.
Oh, I passed my turn, so I take 1 damage from my
Oh,
Yasuke. Yep.
okay.
Yep.
I'm going to summon you,
Okay.
and then now I can use my champion skill, right?
You can. So the reflex ability, just that you know, is from hand.
No, no, no. Not strikes. I'm just normal summoning him. I
That's
was,
fine.
or
I just wanted to make sure
and
that
then,
you knew what the reflex was.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I didn't want to have to pay the cost plus one.
You're fine. Okay.
But no, I'm looking at my quantum assassin using the champion skill Aether Expedition. Crush one, so
So
basically
you have
getting
to
the
pay
eternal.
four. You have to pay four and
Oh, okay, so I can't do that. Okay. Oh,
yeah,
that's right. There's the 4 cost. Never mind.
yeah. I know it's
I
kind of
gotcha.
like yeah. So you have to pay four plus. So you can if you're targeting your own, you only have to pay four. If you're targeting your opponents, then you have to pay four and crush one.
Yeah, no, I was gonna try to take out your Yasuke, but
Right.
that's alright. Um, okay, well,
Thanks, Manadork, for stopping
I
by. Good luck. See you soon.
enter combat,
Yeah.
and I will do. Here we go with Hanako.
Um, you're attacking my Yasuke.
Can I not? Did you tell me that I can't attack your? Oh wait, that's right. Defiance. Never mind.
Right. Because like I won't even parry.
uh, I really appreciate that you're as patient. You're like, hey,
Yeah.
just double think on that real quick.
Yeah. Time out. Time out.
All right. In that case, then I don't think I have anything else. Actually, no. You know what? Screw it. Let's just do this. I'm going to face down, and play. This is what I want.
Fruit.
Crush 2 gem.
Fruit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Draw 2.
Wow, you better have the ultimate in your hand.
Hmm. And then
So
I,
the yeah, you just have to pay the one for the fruit. Okay.
wait, what?
Oh nope.
Oh,
That you just have to pay the one for the fruit and crush two unused gems. So you
I
can't.
was crush 2 and used. Okay. All
Yeah.
right. Well then.
So you won't be able to use the fountain yet.
All right.
Yeah.
Never mind then. I will pass turn.
Yep. That's fine. All good. So also just for your information ahead of time,
Mhm.
the way that recovering your crushed gems is going to happen is they're going to remain exhausted
Yeah.
when you recover them.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what I was trying. Thinking. I was like, maybe I can do it right now. Nope.
Yeah. All right. I'll draw for turn. End of your turn, I take one
Mhm.
in this lane for the Yasuke.
Now, hypothetically speaking, if you wind up taking 7 more turns of damage from Yasuke and you have 0 in that, your Yasuke is still going to be there. I can't like find some way to like attack with my Hanako to trigger its strike ability and get another Hanako to the right lane, right? It's just
Correct.
Or let's stay like that. Okay.
Yeah, you still have to get rid of the Defiance, or just have like Strike says you have to have a successful attack, right? So let's say I had some other unit out here that you could attack with your Hanako.
Yeah. Yep.
If you can attack it with your Hanako, you can activate a Strike ability.
Okay.
So you don't have to hit my lane in order to activate Strike. You just have to have a survive an attack, basically.
Okay. Now, if I were to attack with Hanako, she's got 1 health. Would it have to be a case of like the whoever I'm attacking has less than like has 0 attack somehow,
Or suicide it. Yeah, I mean
or
like
suicide? Okay.
depending on like obviously Strike won't happen if you suicide it.
Right. Okay.
But yeah, so obviously you'd want to hit something with 0 attack. I think what
Yeah.
is it? Is it Rain has the ability to reduce power of Eternal?
You'd know more than I would.
Yeah, I can't remember. I don't like the
Yeah.
ability, so I don't use it.
Gotcha.
Hmm. Move to combat.
Okay.
Swing lane.
All right. For 2.
Activate strike.
Mm-hmm.
Find card. Bring in 3 drop Yasuke. Not Yasuke. Hanako. I'm gonna shuffle my deck here. Activate his second ability. So I have a card in my afterworld. I'm
Okay.
going to return it to my hand. I'm gonna play Pippi's Pepper Plant
Okay.
on my Hanako Quantum Coercion.
Okay.
So at end of turn, I destroy that Eternal, right? So
Yep.
target one Eternal in this lane. It becomes a 5/5 and gains haste until the end of turn. That Eternal
Yep.
cannot attack directly, which means I can't attack your lane, right?
Right.
Go move to combat.
Okay.
Attack your Hanako.
Okay.
I'm going to use my Strike ability.
Mm-hmm.
Put him back in my deck. Find card. Pull out my 2 drop. Shuffle my deck. I'm going to use his second ability. I will crush a gem, and I will destroy this strife.
All right.
I move to combat.
Mm-hmm.
Attack lane.
That's for 2. All right.
I will play Hanako. My rally is replenish all crushed gems.
Mm-hmm.
So replenish is to recover, is to restore and recover.
Yep. Gain 1 attack. So is that gain 1 attack power, or you get to attack that many times?
No, it means it gets 2 powers.
Okay, so you're at 3.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. A little crazy.
And I'm going to play a rain in this lane. Rain in this lane. Oh no, that's not the one. This one. Sorry, I pulled out the wrong one here. Here we go. You didn't see anything.
Honestly, I'll probably forget by the time I draw a card. So
All right. So this one I have to have unused gems in order to use his ability, her ability. It says if either player's turn, if I see an enemy, Eternal activate an effect, I can crush two unused gems, negate that effect, and if I do, destroy that unit or Eternal rather.
Sounds good.
And I will pass turn, and I will lose one life from my Yasuke,
Alright,
which
draw.
sadly can't attack.
Pivot by one. So, just the card store. So place up. Set. And last one to summon this. Enter combat.
Summon Sinus.
Or shoot, I forget about that. Okay. Um, pass turn.
Okay. End of your turn, I lose one life from my Yasuke.
Mhm.
I will draw one.
I gotta say, between seeing Yasuke here and watching your last match, I think I'm gonna pick up that champion pack. He looks like he's gonna be
Yeah.
really good for defense.
If plus like the big one, the 8-drop is a really good finisher. I last game I played him too soon. And I think I played him in the wrong lane. I should have put both of my Yasukes in the same lane last game.
Hmm.
That because like if I'm gonna end up self-sacrificing an entire lane to the end of turn abilities and actually really lock down that lane and bring it down to zero and make that lane futile for my opponent while still crushing that lane, I think I needed to do it to the other lane. I don't know.
Right.
I definitely kind of messed up a little bit. My
Hmm.
focus was more like making sure that the game went uh, more smoothly as far as being able to play the game together. Did I put a
Right.
gem into play? I did. Okay. 5, 6. Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. All right. So I suppose we could start off with let's attack. Move to combat.
Okay.
Oops, not that. I don't want that ability. Let's come on. There you go. There we go. For two. Attack lane for two.
Okay. Got
Mess
it.
around with cards. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So if I attack with my Hanako ultimate, then I have to remove her from the game afterward. So one of the things that you can do, if you can, is like get it to go back to hand with like a fan or something.
Hmm.
Gonna move to combat.
Okay.
Attack lane.
Two. Two.
And I will go get a different card.
Okay. So for using a fan to get her to go back, is it like you chain the fan to her attack?
No. Because the condition is remove from the game after the battle, so you don't have a response opportunity. It's as soon as damage is calculated, the battle is over
Hmm.
and the effect is removed.
Gotcha.
Okay, so yeah, let's go with the big boy, I guess. Big girl. And we'll put in the Strife, the heroic charge.
That looks familiar.
I will give it haste,
Okay.
and I move to combat.
Okay.
And I will attack your Hanako.
Alright.
And I will end turn, and I will lose a life in this lane.
Alright. So, draw.
I should have probably just attacked with my Quantum Katana, because oh well. Did you... You played second, so you should be getting your sixth one now. Okay. I'm just making
Yep.
sure you got the right number of gems.
Yep. Let's do to play Forbidden Arrow and target your face down.
What? Baited.
And then yeah, I'll just go.
Okay. I will drop a turn. I'll put a rain into play.
Okay.
I'll move to combat.
Okay.
Swing lane for 2.
Alright.
Move to combat.
Okay.
Swing lane. Oops. Swing lane for 4.
Alright.
I will give my rain haste. Move to combat. Swing lane for 1.
How does she get haste?
From the heroic charger. I paid 1 on his second ability to give to target
Okay.
corner treading.
I gotcha. I thought it was just him that gets haste. That works. So she's 1. So
Yep.
1 more.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, she's pretty nuts. um. Uh, we'll move. Actually, I'm at 3 life on this lane because you just passed turn. Um. Move to combat. I will attack lane here for 3. Remove her from the game. Move to combat.
Okay. I'm going to respond with Ashes of Ethernia. It's what, 3? Yeah.
I'm going to respond with Strife.
I'm assuming I still have to pay the cost. What is
Hold on, hold on.
pay?
Never mind, because it doesn't target.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah, so Strife says redirects the target, but Ashes does not target. So let's see.
So the word select is not targeting?
Correct.
Okay.
I do have another ability I could use. I will let that happen.
Okay.
Okay. I wish I Yasuke could attack. Like, let's go.
Yeah.
Pass turn and I'll take one in this lane.
Just want to survive long enough for that lane to. My goal right now.
That's just, that's your entire goal.
Yep.
Well, since you already know I have it in my hand, I have that strife.
Yep.
So if I don't have to use my strife, I'm gonna probably blink my Yasuke.
Okay, cool. What is this? Let's do 2, 3, summon you here, and
Yep.
then enter combat.
It does not have summon. It
Or
has a does not have
shoot, yeah,
haste.
doesn't have haste. Yeah, okay. I'll get these down eventually. Alright then, pass turn.
At the end of your turn,
Alright.
I will blink my Yasuke.
Mm-hmm.
Then your turn ends. Yasuke will come
Yep.
back, and I'll start my turn.
Oh. Alright.
You okay?
Yeah, no, I just forgot that now I actually have enough stones that I can use Hanako's champion seal.
Yeah. Yep.
I could have blinked your Yasuke out myself and then attack the lane.
Well, right. Yeah. I mean, like if you can afford to have a unit and attack and hit the lane, yeah.
Yeah.
Combat
Okay.
for 2.
That's 2. 1, 2.
Combat.
Okay.
Um. Actually, so we could do it this way instead. Sorry. We're gonna go ahead and play this first.
Okay.
Obliteration engine, we're all set.
What's that?
You got an obliteration engine?
Nope.
Okay, I'm
No, I do
going
not.
to give him haste.
Okay.
Gonna move to combat.
Yep.
Going to
Um,
attack here.
give me 1 second. Play that again.
This is why I did this in this order. Hold on, wait a minute. What does he say? He has abilities. He says, my allies that attack cannot be destroyed by card effects. Okay, so that he still can be.
Yep. Okay, cool. I mean, you're gonna take that lane anyway, but
Yeah. Combat. Hit that lane.
down to 0.
Strike. Activate strike.
Mm-hmm.
Move to combat.
Yep. Okay.
Move to combat.
All right. That's about two. Yeah, if Yasuke could have attacked those few times, give him the
Yeah.
do-over.
Um, I'm gonna play Strife.
Okay.
I'm gonna pass turn. I gotta take one.
All right. Let's see. Draw one. I'll play this.
I need answers. So you still have to pay the one.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
Yep.
Shoot. Store's come up exhausted, so that's not going to do me any favors. You know what? Let's see. One, two, three, four. Summon this rain.
Yeah. Did you want to put it in that lane or a different lane?
I mean, I can still attack this lane, right?
Oh, yeah,
Or is
absolutely.
it
Yes.
because I'm at?
Of course.
Okay, because I figure at my end of turn, unless you're gonna blink your Yasuke out again. Either I'm thinking right now it's a case of either Defiance is gonna keep me from attacking that lane directly, or you're gonna blink it out. So I don't think I'm gonna be able to get that last one, regardless. So I figure I'll just attack over here and try to make it look a little bit better.
Sure.
So enter combat.
So you don't have to attack my Defiance unit. You can attack one of my other units.
Strife's at 3. Oh, and like take Hanako out.
You could take Hanako out. You could take Rain out. You could take Strife out.
No,
You could
she's
take.
this range only at 1, so I'd only be able to. It'd be like suicide against Hanako.
You're supposed to read your Withering Embrace.
Okay, we'll try that. Let's see.
I mean, like because like suppose we go through with your side here. I mean, you're literally gonna do one damage to my 15 lane, and I'm just going to attack your lane and kill you.
Yeah, but then if I draw a card, everything's already spent unless I get something that says to crush the gems.
Right. I mean, I know everything's already spent, but if you can hit my say my if let's just say you hit my Hanako, right?
Okay.
So yeah, I mean like obviously like I'm still gonna have Strife and either of the other two drop the two powers. So I'm still gonna do 3 damage to lane no matter what. So I mean
Yeah.
I get it, but like for the sake of argument for learning how to play the game and pathing out, that you might be able to
Okay.
find other ways to be able to if you still
Do
had other
something.
options left in this game, you, like
Right.
knowing how to go about them well it's gonna help you in future games.
Okay. Well, let's try that then. So I'll enter combat
Yeah.
and I'll attack. I will attack Hanako.
Okay, the Hanako. So I do actually have a response.
Okay.
And so I know it looks like I'm coaching you into my response, but that was still probably the right
That's all
thing
right.
to do.
Yeah, that's all right.
So I'm going to flash in the Strife, and
Okay.
intercept. It's basically the Strife is going to reflex your Rain Withering Embrace. Your Rain is going to enter combat with my Strife.
Hmm.
Rain will die, my Strife will die, and you'll draw a card. but it keeps my board state.
Okay. All right, and on that, I will.
He doesn't draw? Why doesn't he draw?
I drew.
Why would he not draw from the Withering Embrace? Nick is saying that you don't draw. Hold on. So it says,
Oh.
destroy that enemy, and if you do, draw one card. No.
Oh, okay, yeah, it
But but
does.
but Strife does survive. Strife is a 1/3, so he survives.
Oh, it's saying. Oh, that's what it is. So if you're reading the card text for rain, if I'm destroyed by battle, select the enemy that destroyed me. Destroy that enemy, and if you do, draw one card.
Exactly.
That's what it is.
So I
Okay,
have
so I did.
okay. Yeah. Nick got himself confused on what we were looking at.
Oh, okay.
So okay, so this is what happens, right? So my Strife has 3 toughness, and so you're gonna hit it. Your Rain is going to die as a result
Yep.
of combat.
Yep.
And then my Strife would normally survive, but because it has your what we're gonna call Death Touch,
Right.
then now you draw your card.
Yep. Okay. And yeah, I did draw the card.
Yeah,
It wasn't anything I could use. So.
right. And then pass turn, and I just get at you.
Yep.
Good game. It was a good first game. You
Likewise.
you did well.
Well, thank you very much. And
Absolutely.
like I said, I appreciate your patience and your walking through everything with
Well,
me.
most definitely. I mean, this is how we got to learn. We got to build this up.
Yep. Yeah, no, I definitely learned a lot with this game.
I know. I
So I
know.
appreciate it.
I know there's prizes on the line, but it's a free tournament, and this is a learning tournament. This is a lot of people's first tournament, so I mean, like, we're not out here to, get people. We're out here to enjoy the experience together.
Yeah, definitely.
So, um, yeah, it was fun playing with you. You did well. I mean, you understand stuff, so that's good. You just got to get to remembering that nothing has so nothing has haste unless it says it has haste.
Yeah. Well, my background is playing Yu-Gi-Oh, and everything you can attack as soon as you summon with it, except for the
Okay.
first turn. So that's just what I'm used to. It's just
Right, right.
breaking off of a lot of that. So
Yeah, like my original game is Magic, and all the games I've played after that have always had like some mysticness. So for me, it's second nature.
yeah, I got you. Yeah, well,
Yeah, but
I get
yeah,
it.
man, I can't wait for the foils of these. Like these foil Hanako kinetic
Yeah,
executions are gonna be insane.
yeah. No, I made it a point. I told him I was because I think he sent an email out where it's like if you it's a free tournament, but if you pay the $5, he'll throw in a tournament pack. And I was like, yeah, I'll throw the $5 and see if I
Oh, really?
come up with any of the cool foils. Yeah, it was on the Kickstarter email.
I don't know if I got that email.
Yeah, no, check it out because or I'm sure if
Yeah,
message him and ask him.
Nick, I'll throw $5 in for a tournament pack if you're still doing that.
Is he on the
Retroactive.
stream still?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, sign me. Put my name down on your list, Nick. And then this is the guy that I had in my hand.
Oh, go back. Oh, Art of War.
Yeah, I had the big beater. So like
Is
if I needed to finish off a lane and I could get up to 8, I could send him out. Like we can even get to 8 shards, eight gems.
it- yeah,
But yeah.
yes. Actually, I think that foil did look pretty sweet too. Dude,
Oh
I
yeah,
need to get my hands. I gotta order his expansion pack. I gotta
they're
order his
really
champion
cool.
pack. It looks awesome. The artwork is great, and I love the defiance on just about everything. And
It's really good. It's hard to get through, especially if you can combo that with the banner, with the
yeah,
entice banner.
hmm
Let me see.
yeah. I
Boom,
saw
boom.
you had that out in a
Enticing
previous
amulet
game.
here.
Yep.
So you can summon a 0/4 entice token with entice, and
hmm
these tokens are not eternals. So anything that tries to do something to an eternal is not going to do it to this guy.
Oh,
They are a non-eternal, um, kind of token.
is the amulet with the Yasuke expansion pack?
Give me 1 second. I'll give you the answer to that. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Yes, gay.
It's like CP01. I don't
Yes, it
remember
is.
which.
Yep. Yep,
All the more reason to
it's in
get
the
that
Yasuke
pack.
pack. Yeah.
All the more reason to get that one.
Hmm.
It's awesome.
That's why this is like why I can answer questions. I literally like at the before I start up my stream, I pull up the rules book, I pull up the playmat, I pull up the print and play drive, I pull up a tap, and I pull up I challenge up and everything.
Nice. So you got
So
everything right there.
I got everything ready to go.
Good deal.
Well, I'm gonna take
Good
a quick
deal.
break while we have it. So thank you
Yeah, I
for the
gotta.
game.
Yeah, thank you.
Yep.
I'm gonna
If you
check
want to
the.
play more
Yeah,
games later, I'm not tonight and probably not tomorrow. But in general, later, if you want to play more games, hit up Thomas or I. We're always up for games when we're available.
I could do that. I'll definitely take you up on that.
Yep, sounds good.
Cool. Thank
All
you.
right, talk to you soon. Bye.
Yeah, later.
All right, Chad, I'm gonna go ahead and pop off for a tiny break here. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with the next round here. I think we have 4 rounds. Is that right, Nick? 4 rounds, and then we're gonna cut the top four. I think that's how we're gonna do that. So more Ethernia coming soon. Be right back.